Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, August 30th, 2022. With Venus and Uranus falling into alignment today, you can feel a strong desire to start fresh, approach things differently, and make changes and improvements. You might recognize the need to let go of certain things cluttering up your life, and clearing things can be liberating. Your tastes can be out of the ordinary, or you can feel overcome by a desire to do or experience something new. Indeed, if old methods aren't satisfying, it's time to shake things up a little. You might decide to make an exciting or unusual purchase or indulge in something unconventional. You could make discoveries along financial lines or make a fantastic find, although impulsive spending can be tempting. Connections with others can inspire you in your creative or business life. Surprise, surprise. Whether you're crushing, single or already romantically attached, today's electric skies will more than likely shake things up in your personal life, especially when it comes to themes surrounding your values and overall sense of security. For instance, with the help of today's controversial and unexpected Venus-Uranus conjunction via your second house of preferences, stability, and self-worth. Having said that, you could be experiencing some unpredictability in your love life, whether it be the sudden feelings you have for someone or the fact that they're not your usual type. The more unconventional, the more likely it is to happen. You may feel like you have hit the jackpot when Venus conjuncts Uranus in Taurus today. With these energies blending, you could encounter surprising financial possibilities. Uranus can encourage Venus to turn either way, leading to unexpected gains or losses. A stroke of luck could come from any direction, like an unexpected raise or tip. You could even gamble and win. But the conjunction could also rock your stability, such as bringing up an unforeseen expense that needs to be paid immediately or a bigger than expected bill. The moon has managed to time its monthly visit to your financial sector to take advantage of the sun's last full day in an intuitive and imaginative part of your chart. As well as helping to fuel your financial confidence, instincts and imagination, this is putting the sun and moon back in harmony at a time when both sides of the financial fence are undergoing change. It will be hard interacting with people today. You overreact to the smallest things and feel completely misunderstood. It would do you good to take a step back, clear your thoughts and start tackling the arguments in a calmer way. You don't always notice the small stuff in your effort to keep moving along with the big picture, but today you are totally in touch with the details of your life. Find a way to make them sweeter. If the response you get from prospective dates is not always positive, consider how your approach might be improved. You may want to ask what you could change about yourself. Becoming more self-aware can help you understand what to change or at least help you appreciate another's point of view or not. Today's aspect gives you a chance to express your playfulness with others. Enjoy this transit by increasing the amount of exercise you do. Remember that increased energy comes from increased exercise. This transit can also have long-lasting effects on your close relationships. Show people the warm and playful side of yourself, show your affection and open up to receiving affection from others. Drink plenty of water to keep you present and able to feel your fullest. It's a day and the essence of this will greatly encourage you to move on and start something new. Perhaps you have been thinking of a better career, some further education, or something different in the home. Whatever the case, you can bet that this vibration will bring the innovation and creativity you need to get the ball rolling. Have some fun with this by putting your mind to the task of coming up with ways to improve the quality of your life. Daily Planetary Overview. The new moon occurs this morning with an exact connection between the sun and moon in Virgo. Our emotions will heighten. We can expect erratic moods that seem out of our control to take hold of our hearts and minds. We all want to feel something new, but the fact is that we should apply it to our lives in a practical way that benefits our future. This energy can be refreshing when it comes to taking calculated risks, seeking mild adventures and applying it to inventive creative outlets. Because your mind is seeing things from a different perspective, the artist in you blossoms and wants to emerge. The caveat is that you might not be able to see situations clearly at the moment. It's advisable to take a step back from matters before reacting. The moon blocks intuition from coming to the surface, so you should rely on facts and make your decisions based on verifiable truths. Finally, we continue to celebrate Virgo this week when the new moon is in that earthy sign on Saturday. As we get ready for the upcoming lunar cycle, this is an ideal time to improve your life as the seasons change. Though make sure that the self-improvement you're doing doesn't turn into an obsession to become perfect. Your best is good enough. Just after midnight, the Virgo moon squares Mars in Gemini, stimulating agitation. This aspect has a part to play in the Virgo new moon. It encourages us to mindfully temper our emotions and reasonably manage our expectations. We must be aware of our bandwidth now. Note your personal capacity for physical exertion, intellectual boundaries, and emotional regulation. Keeping our impulses in check allows us to use our energy in much wiser ways, but at present, forces beyond our control test our patience. Immediately following this aspect's perfection, the Virgo new moon suggests setting intentions to restructure lifestyle habits that have become counterproductive to the health of our nervous system. We may be holding on to limiting beliefs regarding how much we must be doing, and how much we should be sacrificing ourselves to be considered a productive members of society. Pushing ourselves to our physical, mental, or emotional limits is never wise, and we may have finally arrived at a point of exhaustion and frustration signaling that changes must be made. We would have a much harder time identifying the issues in need of correction if this moon was not square to Mars, provoking stress. In the darkness of the new moon, we can contemplate our healing and wellness objectives and methods for their attainment. Sticking to detailed work without getting bogged down in tedious distractions is critical to our process now. We must be equally conscious of what we wish to manifest as what we wish to eliminate to declutter our internal and external landscapes.